Hi everyone, we are back with another war video today, and this is going to be war number 7 of season 66. We have 6 fights. We're facing the New Gods, I think is the name of the alliance. And yeah, 6 fights, 3 path fights, 3 minis, all Mojo today. We're splitting this first path, as you saw the previous video. Water and I are splitting this. We're just going to run at the same time so he doesn't have to double boost. And so I don't have to double boost. First up, though, we got Mojo here for Stark Phoenix. This fight should be fairly simple. We're going to let the tactic help us a bit by reducing their combat power rate. And then we're just going to slowly complete prompts as the goal. Hopefully she doesn't dash into our mediums too often. Ideally, we just want to hit her block a bit. She was getting a bit aggressive there. If we got into her corner, it would have been fine. Minimize hits to complete our prompts. Dex, complete that prompt. So we're 1 away from getting to our special 2. This fight does get a little odd because she becomes super special ones focused and just launching them into her block, which is very annoying. So there comes the first one. We're going to throw our special 3. Yeah, her throwing a bunch of special ones in the block is just going to cost us to use a bunch of potions, which is annoying. Ideally on this node, she can throw 0 specials, which is very possible if she plays nice. Here, though, we're going to close out the fight. I had my anti-life field up. We had the Fury. She was only at like 20%, so I knew a special 2 would get the job done and get us out of there. So, still sub-minute fight. Just going to cost us a couple potions, which is annoying. And then on that node with Mystics, or not with Mystics, with someone who reduces the duration of the indestructible, you can obviously run power backs, or else, yeah, otherwise you don't run power backs there, obviously, because then you throw half your special into an indestructible. Next, we got Shocker here. I was a bit nervous about this fight just because it's Shocker, and I hate fighting Shocker. His AI is typically horrible, and also likes to throw special ones into hard block. Here, though, we're going to bait a special, or bait a heavy for him to complete our prompt. We're going to hit him a bit more on this node than we would on typical, just because we're not going to gain much power here. I did opt for an invul. I considered a power focus 1, but I wanted to have the option to just push him red if I wanted to, in case he got, you know, a bit hesitant with his special 2. But here we go. We got our 5 prompts complete. The Fisticuffs is up, so we didn't get our Fury, though, so we're just going to want to complete 1 more prompt. And here we go. We're going to get stun, so we just need him to dash in and reparry. Of course, 1 hit medium. We're going to hit him again. And we hit the reparry there, which is great. We are running a white Magneto for this fight. So we got our Fury, throw the special 2 here. I see he's going down a lot, so I'm like, well, I think I can just close this out without him completing, without him throwing a special. So we get a friendly prompt there of throw a special, which makes it easy for us. And then we just close out the fight. So sub-minute, no specials thrown by Shocker, which was nice and convenient. Next up, we got Imperiosa here. Invul here as well, just in case she goes red. Maybe Power Star would have been better here. This one I could have been either or. But might as well just run the Invul. A lot of times I've pushed her red just because then you can usually get the fight done before the she flies in Disintegration, I think, gets too dangerous. Running a white Magneto pre-fight here as well. Otherwise, yeah, this fight should be pretty easy. We're going to bait her heavy here. She did throw a combo, so her special became active. I was fine with her if she wanted to throw it, but ideally not. And that's why we're hitting our block a lot. Basically just complete our prompts and get to a special 2. Obviously, we could let the node feed us power, but I really just don't want to hit her that much. So that's what we're going to do. I'd rather her throw 0 specials than complete the fight, you know, 15%, 15 seconds faster. Here we get throw special. We don't want that one, so we're going to heavy to change it. We get the Dex back, Dex into the special 2, and that's going to obviously beat the fight. I think I do Dex into the special one, but she was already dead before I think I even hit her. Yeah, so nice and quick. Another quick, easy Mojo fight, 50 seconds. We'll jump to our first of 3 minis. This one was a split between Triple and I, or either of us could have taken it. He had Mr. Sinister and I had Mojo, and then the next fight was a Knull. And so it made sense for whoever did one of the fights to do both fights just for the extra ramp. So because Knull is now tactic, which I forgot going in, so I was like, oh, I'll just let Triple do it. And then I'm like, oh, it's Knull's tactic now. We're both relying on degens for damage, so probably better I just take it just to help make sure you don't get cornered. So I just grab both of these on my way through. Here we get that. I'm going to throw the special one on this one just to complete the prompt. That was why I threw the special one. Obviously, you don't typically throw special ones with Mojo. Otherwise, just going to try and not get too close. Don't want to get a bunch of regions or anything like that. Here we complete our prompt. We're going to throw a special 2 was the hope, but then we get pushed red from his buffs expiring. Big damage here. Main thing here is we just don't want to get rooted or let him stack regions, which, as long as we don't get rooted, should not be an issue. Here we get Dex, which we do. And then we're just going to go for the kill here. Combo, special 3, because again, all the buffs expired at the same time. So, a bit annoying, but yeah. Down he goes, obviously. Nice and easy. I think, actually, I wasn't looking. I don't know if that was a rank 5 or not. Well, it was Ascended 2, probably rank 5. Maybe it was just rank 4. Next, we got Knull here. This fight I was also a bit worried about. Probably this one in the Knull and the Chakra I was a bit worried about. This fight, mainly because I don't want to parry a bunch, and it was kind of hard to heavy to change the prompt. And so my plan going in was if I get a bad prompt, I'll just wait for it to expire and then do the next one, since I'm not going to drop lower than 5. So I just going to do 1. Instead, immediately, I decide, oh, well, in duels, I sometimes was able to do 1 light attack and then heavy. And so I throw that immediately. We don't successfully do that, but we do successfully get knocked down. So all part of the plan. But yeah, otherwise, I just kind of want to do medium light for all my attacks just to be safe. Here we're at the dangerous part where he's at a special 1 bar of power, which we don't want to throw a special 1, obviously. He plays nice though, and just keeps doing a heavy attack. Then we push him back over 2 bars of power. We'll complete our prompt during this special. Nice and easy. Medium light, special 2. And then I think we relic. Maybe not. No, I think I was planning to not relic. But then we get idle and he comes aggressive. So we're going to relic here. Heavy to change the prompt, because it's about to expire. We're going to hold block. And then we'll just dex into the special 2. And down he goes. So, yeah. A little bit slower. Again, he's got, a ton of debuffs on us. Then equity is going to come into play. And then, yeah. Otherwise, fight was fine. And then we're on to our last fight, this Heimdall here, which is interesting placement. I wouldn't have... I don't know. Not a champ I would expect to be placed here. Mojo's going to be good for it. You obviously have Spiral as well. But yeah, Mojo's going to be fine here. I think I do play kind of shitty, but it doesn't screw me over. Here I get corner, so I'm just going to heavy to change it. I don't really want to go all the way to my corner. Here we complete this prompt. We're going to hit him a bit. I see the falter coming, and I was hoping I could get a heavy off, but I didn't think I was going to make it in time. There we get lucky. I mean, if we got hit, we wouldn't have died, obviously. We're going to throw the special 3. If you're faltering, throw special 3, it's fine. And now we're going to actually not play terrible the rest of the fight, I think. Here, heavy punish to get rid of his auto block. Now we get special attack, so we're going to dex into our special 2. I kept trying to parry, but I forgot he was faltered. And then that ends the fight, I think. Yeah. So that's the fight. Sloppy at the start, but still, what was that, 40 seconds? Still super quick fight. But yeah, that's our war. 6 fights, 6 solos, 6 Mojo fights. So yeah, really happy with how all of them went, except for the Heimdall one was a bit sloppy to start, but still obviously ended like at 100% health, and it was still 40-second fight. In terms of results, we did win this war. We were up a lot, and then we kind of threw a bunch of deaths at the end, but we still won comfortably. I think it was 8. No, they ended up getting over 10. We had 5. I think they were at like 11 or 12. So comfortable win, puts us in a more secure spot for top 10. And yeah, puts us at 5-2 on the season. So hopefully we can win, 2 of these last, what do we got? We have 5 wars left? No, we need to win more than that. Damn, we still have 5 wars left. Probably need to win 3 or 4 of the last 5. 3 of the last 5 will get us top 10. So, yeah. Hopefully we can win 3 of the last 5 at least. Grab a top 10 spot. And yeah. That is going to do it for this video, though. Thank you for watching.